ready for some action. Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Glad to have you with us from Dick Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Central Michigan Chippewas. Squaring off with another team from the map, the Kent State Golden Flashes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, the Golden Flashes will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Chippewas offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And first play under the lights, you had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game. And this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
And the Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Snagged in the middle. It's McIntosh. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They boot it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Kent State's offense will go to work for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense, and I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Valdez. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Catches it cleanly at the 20. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Caught in the backfield, it's Townsend. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Fires one high and deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Chips. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. The Golden Flashes headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Back to pass, it's Leary. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Boy, they had that last drive drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Back to throw, it's Leary. Grabbed over the middle, it's Banks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the golden flashes, getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. Touchdown, golden flashes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for space, it's Humphrey. Shakes off the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
The Chippewas will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. The golden flashes are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he's brought down after a nice game. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Got a good one going here, all tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Leary. Takes the easy one to the back. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. On target. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Turning it on. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Right back to the well. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at 3. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Touchdown, Kent State! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's McIntosh. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's McIntosh. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. He'll work his way down to the 28. That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Chippewas have a lot of options on second and inches. In the red area, it's Townsend. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Second down, they'll go to the air. He caught it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way in, and he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got it set up on the outside. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They want to run it left here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, 13 seconds to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Here's the handoff. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the golden flashes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They get to him as he throws. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.